Other commanders, and welcome back to another episode with me and Special, where I guide all of you how to get through the early game, and we are almost there. Well, I have finished my turn. Let's see what AI has in store for us. Well, Tlako has something for Special. Probably a peace offer.
Yep, peace offer.
But this time they aren't giving you, they aren't even giving you any money.
Seems like I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you didn't want to do that for 300. Now you have conquered one more province, a settlement. So for me, the price has increased rather than decreased. And you're literally one turn away from their capital.
Ooh.
Maybe 2 turns.
I think I'd rather lose mongoose.
Didn't Broken Axe used to have strength rank 1? I think it had at some point.
I think
Well,
so.
mongoose didn't get attacked. There's that.
Oh.
And you got Blessed Carnosaur. You can actually recruit it there. But you would lose it. But he would deal a lot of damage. Well, up to you.
Or I could recruit it into my monster army.
True. What a coincidence. You just freed up one spot in that time.
You're right. And I don't think I can even... I can't even recruit.
Yeah, because you're besieged.
Yeah.
But they besieged you but didn't attack you. Oh, this guy moved over there. You want to be able to catch me. Also, nice hacks AI, just spawn a commander with 3 units with him. Or her in this case. Makes a lot of sense. Yep. And when we recruit an army, it has only the Lord in there, and then the units come the next turn. But, yep, AI doesn't play by the same rules. They just get recruitment immediately.
Yeah, I want that, don't I?
You want what?
Less
Our upkeep? Yeah. That army is extremely expensive. So, yes, you do.
What the fuck?
Okay, what?
All their garrison units, nearly all their garrison units came back.
It should be damaged. Should.
Yeah. Alright.
If there's like more than 10% of HP, it's straight up cheating. Well, attack and let's see.
Oh, fuck that.
Almost half. Guess I should have captured it.
Yeah.
And how could they recover so much? For example, I had the unicorn, or whichever gate was it, Griffin. I don't know, it doesn't matter. I had that gate. I conquered it. I left it for a few turns. Then Cult of Pleasure comes in, and my garrison is 10%. Now this we just sacked last turn. And, oops, oh look, half.
Like, bullshit.
You know what? No. Now how I said last episode, how it would be cool if Galleon's Graveyard was the finale. This is an opportunity for another one. So, encamp. They won't be able to attack you. You need to encamp outside of the Galleon's Graveyard range, though. so that the garrison can come as reinforcements. Yeah, you can camp. You'll replenish a little bit. Then you can recruit. Even from Global. You cannot recruit the Blessed Spawnings though.
No.
But Alariel is already on her way, if you look a little bit to the north.
Oh. Much like the Winged Hussars. I went.
I think I see a faint silhouette of her banner on your screen.
Yeah, I see it.
I mean, Koi is getting the hell out of there because his army got wrecked.
Hmm.
I mean, the regular armies are fine, but the Spy Guard of Torivres, they're absolutely on the verge of dying. And one of them did die. Alariel, oh, I cannot issue an order for her, but she is 3 turns away.
Where's that?
Which means you need to hurry up a little bit special.
Yeah, okay.
If you want to make the last episode special.
Yeah, alright.
I think we should be on the number 72 now, right?
Yes.
The 3 episodes, do 3 or 4 turns. Because it's the blending phase as well.
Yep. Can I get to here? Oh, you bitch.
No, click again, click again. That's because if you approach a city and there is an army in it, or maybe even if there isn't, but it wasn't in your view range, that it won't. I mean, your army will stop so that you can make a decision. Do you want to make the attack now that you see what's inside or not?
Yeah, gonna have to fight this, aren't I?
Well, if you don't want to lose half of your army, then yes. You have 3 Hands of Croxicos, one of them is sacred. And I have a lord and a hero. Tiktak'to himself as well, so he revived already. But you have Croak. And also 2 units of Blessed Croxigors.
Fuck it.
I mean, it's a fight for his capital, so...
Yeah, and I don't want
You gonna out resolve?
No.
Well, I said...
Fight it.
I mean, you said fuck it, and you're hovering over the auto resolve button. So I thought you were gonna do it.
I thought about it.
Oh, I see.
I thought about it.
You wouldn't lose the Blessed Croxigors. You would lose the Blessed Chameleon's Kings, but I don't think they're that good. But it would definitely stop your campaign for a while. You would need to re-recruit those units. And they do have a nice amount of experience.
Yes, that would suck. Oh, this is a nice looking map.
Yes, I see. On your screen. And now I also see it on mine.
Ah. Give you correct.
It's actually the Skaven layout. You have an entire section of walls in here without towers. Over here.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, good croak. Nice. So yeah, you can go fight for maybe just this gate, eventually too, or rather alternatively too. You're a flying unit. They have Tiktak'to.
Yep.
I think you will be in the tower range though, because they go like this. I did not draw all the way there. Maybe even a little bit wider. So you need to make sure you squeeze in properly, so you don't get damage at the beginning.
Yeah, that would be most unfortunate.
Certainly. Awesome of Croak.
That should be fine.
Does the enemy have any ranged units?
I think they have two flying units of their own.
Okay, I didn't see
But
them. Anyway, I think you're deployed, so can get on with it. And the tower is shooting you. Yep, you didn't squeeze in enough.
yeah,
I did warn you.
yeah.
They have skin cohort with javelins. Another skin cohort with javelins. Another skin cohort with javelins. And that's it in terms of ranged units. Unless they have those chameleon, whatever their name was, that they throw some grenades. But it's also not a proper ranged unit, it's not like range. Throws 2 skin cohorts with javelins, throw 4. And they do have Fire Leech Bolas third on the riders. So they have the AoE attack.
Yeah.
And the Thrones of Krog Sigurs are quite far away. Maybe that's actually good, because then we can use Krog to do a lot of explosion damage to regular infantry, then wait for magic replenishment, and then do big explosions on the Krog Sigurs.
Yeah.
It would be better the other way around, but well, it's not the hand we have been dealt.
That's sure.
And I can go a little bit more aggressive with Krog because he has regeneration.
And that he does.
And restore almost 6000 HP, which is 75% of his HP. So this one ability, this one level up, essentially gave him plus 75% HP.
Impressive. Yeah, now, how do I want to assault the gates?
You can do it with your infantry, you can do it with your lord, you can do it with your Croxigors, and maybe with your flying units. I don't even know if they can actually attack gates.
No, you can't attack.
Well, I would do it with your lord, because he won't take any damage pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
Does he have regeneration himself? No, he doesn't. I don't think so.
That is unfortunate, but oh,
He has 55. He has 55 physical resistance, and then 15% missile resistance on top of it. Also 105 armor. Also silver shield, which is 55% missile block chance. This guy can tank an entire army of elves and not give a fuck.
That's good.
Would be wise if you let him through though. And struggles to make his way through.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's a little bit clumsy. 41 speed, nothing really to speak of. I guess that's kind of regular infantry speed.
Yep. Right.
Can go times 4 speed. After you break the gate, I would advise you pull him out a little bit, like here, or like so, hope that they'll use the ranged units to shoot you from the walls. Right now they have changed the formation, I think they'll change it again. Make them waste ammunition, and then get in a few units of service warriors, or maybe all of them, in there. Start punching for the gate, start attracting attention, and I blow them up with Gor-Rok.
Yep.
As I always do.
Sounds like a plan. Yep. Hopefully this will go well.
So once you fight Kroxigers, maybe try to use your flying unit to pin them down, because last time we fought them, whenever I used the spell, they retreated, they tried to avoid it. But I think they didn't do it because of the spell. I think that was just the tactic AI wanted to use. So they kept pulling them out and charging them in. They tried to cycle charge their Kroxigers. But maybe it was also dodging. But if it was dodging, it would dodge with both of the units, but they always just did with just one. Okay. See how they blow up. They're going for the gate in pursuit of you. They can just finish off the Lord in a 1v1. Here, have 40% damage resistance, because why not? And now you take essentially no damage. Because you had 55 already. Now you have... Well, I think you can get 95. There is a cap. Is it 90? Is it 85? There is a cap. Maybe it is 95. Anyway, don't you want to send any reinforcements there?
Yeah.
Oh. They are putting their skin cohorts with javelins on the walls, and it says it's shooting. It would cost friendly fire, but apparently... Are they going for it? Or is it just saying they're going for it, but they're not actually throwing them? Yeah, I think they're not actually throwing them.
I think they are.
No, I'm looking at them, they're not. Just a few of them. Like 1/10 of a unit, maybe? It's because they look at it and say, oh, we cannot find a line of sight on the enemy commander. We would like to shoot, but we can't. Whoever finds a line of sight shoots, but most of them don't. Kroxigers, interesting. Have damage resistance again?
Ooh.
Yeah, now it's on quite a short cooldown.
That's always good.
They might reposition their skin cohorts to shoot the Kroxigers in the ass. A good move would be to put up the ladders and attack them here.
Yep.
With just one unit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can do two. That's also fine. Since one unit can only climb on 5 ladders on a small section. And send another one up here. But I guess that's enough to make this skin no, they're just repositioning. They really can find a place for themselves. Yeah, then now they're repositioning again. Oh, Tiktak'to is running away. And he's back.
Maybe he's not.
Here's damage resistance for you again.
Woohoo.
You need to try to get your Kroxigors on top of their Lord and get your regular infantry out of there. Just occupying space that Kroxigors could use. Get your infantry through the gate. I can start working my magic then. Quite literally. Then again, still not any good single target for the explosion spell.
Let's stop moving.
Well, the Lord is about to die, so there's that.
Yep.
And once you pin down that enemy unit at the gate, then I can use the magic on them.
Yep.
Okay. Do some more damage resistance. Did that cancel the cast, or did the explosion do so little damage? There's a solid 3000, which is 1/3 of their total HP. Nice.
Did I get? Did I get the hero? Oh. Did I get Tiktak'to? I think I did.
Well, he's nowhere to be seen, so yeah.
Good.
I can use explosions on the walls. Nani? Nani? Will it work? Looks like it does. Oh, this is just like a special place where I could. Oh, looks like I can. The gate is kind of iffy, but yeah. Okay, there's another blob coming in.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah, you can use Krog to... not Krog, sorry. Gor-Rok. Make them blow up around you. Use it. Hello? Hello? Yeah, that's a nice blob. Ah, they're dodging this cast. And now they're running sort of into it. That's still pretty good.
First. Drawing it.
And just aiming the spell on... Wait. It's like a camera angle issue. I couldn't put it on the walls because my camera was the wrong angle. And the aim was not where my cursor was at that angle, which is super weird. Well, if you could pin down this blob, I'm gonna try anyway. Go on, special. Get in on them.
Yep.
Yeah, I was hoping they're gonna keep running away from you, but then you stop chasing them. I thought it was your Unicron, but Gina tried to stop it, but it was enemy.
Ah. And now I have my army in the walls. Booyah.
Nice, nice. So.
Fuck.
Keep chasing those. Chameleon's kings. Oh, nice, they're in the middle of the explosion. Boom! They're kind of in a spread out formation. Not very effective, but then again I don't really have anything else to use my magic on. Everything else is routed. But I think Gor-Rok causes terror now? He does. There's also one of his upgrades. Bam. And there we go. Sarus Warriors with Shields terrorized. Or terrified. As it's written here. Ooh, nice, got him. Maybe that will rout him as well. Magic here. Pretty much you only have Kroxigors left to deal with.
Yep. Done pretty good.
I would advise you consider, when playing any battle really, is trying to spread your casualties equally. Because you YOLO that unit of Kroxigors into the enemy lines, and
yes,
it has
yes,
what, 10% HP left, while the other one did nothing and is full HP.
Yes.
Anyway, luckily for you, they still have 9 out of 16 soldiers, so at the end of the battle they will be mostly fine, and they should still replenish within one turn.
Yeah.
But if they were actually down to 20% of their soldiers, aka to what, 2? Yeah, more or less 2 or 3 soldiers, and the replenishment would take 2 or 3 turns. You just put them at the back, and just use the fresh Kroxigors from now on. So,
Yeah.
what are you waiting for?
I am just moving my units around. Just want to make sure that you don't lose any more units.
And again, I would advise you retreat one of your heavily wounded units in here.
Yep. I can.
Try to finish off their hero. Yeah, whereas you have full HP units in reserve doing nothing. All at the same time you have low HP units pushing the front line.
Yeah, probably Odin's. No, should bring Croakman.
You can lure them in with your Chameleon Skinks. Can they shoot at 360 or can they only shoot forward?
I think they can shoot while moving. It says so.
Yeah, they can.
That's good.
Yeah, usually when units can do that, they can shoot 360 as well. Although maybe not all of them.
Okay. That's Start
Hey,
moving
time
in, I
for
guess.
big boom. Oh, this is gonna be big. Wait, what? Fuck, it cancelled. Not a problem. Actually gave the time for the third unit to show up. Yeah, pretty good, considering there are large units. Whoa, that wrecked their morale. Nice.
That's victory, that's victory. Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. They didn't use the Croxigors, and then by the time they started using it, their morale was so weak they couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
They really should have used them the other way around, or just all of it at the same time. Well, good thing AI is stupid like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of, it reminds me of campers in Arena. Actually, it's kind of the same. Because here, I think the developers, by making the AI the way it is, the way it behaved in this battle and many other siege battles, right? It tried to gives you like a multi-stage experience. Like, hey, first you break through the gates, climb on the walls. That's the first phase. Then you get to rethink your strategy, rest your units, replenish your magic, and then you make the final assault on the city center. Wow, it's so climatic. But while it may be climatic, it is also much easier that way for the player.
Oh yeah.
And the same logic is with arena campers. Let's say 8 players go forward and fight for the points while 2 stay behind and camp and do nothing. But the enemy team just brings all 10 players to fight in the middle. Well, then it's 10v8 in the middle and the 2 guys in the back are useless. And then the first 8 get defeated, and then those 2 guys are versus however many is left of the 10 versus 8. But in Arena, in the magical line of Arena, now there is regeneration. But it didn't used to. But still, the same principle applies anyway.
Yeah.
Because I'm talking about battle contribution, capture points, and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's...
It's just bad. Just use all of your army at the same time.
Don't do anything else. Get that.
Oh wait, it's my perspective. I'm not expecting the AI to do some super fancy maneuvers of, switching the focus of their army quickly, switching flanks with cavalry, trying to create local small number advantages, and then try to snowball from there. Leave that to actual humans in multiplayer.
Yeah.
But AI should be able to just use all of its army at the same time, march forward in a nice formation, or in terms of sieges, recognize where the player is, which gate the player is attacking, and just focus their forces there. They didn't even have the towers occupied. As you were approaching later on, they didn't have the towers occupied.
Yeah,
and your Saurus warriors weren't getting shot by the towers. The ranged units, sort of tried to use them, but the AI couldn't decide which way to go.
Yeah, it's a bit indecisive with the...
Yeah, so interesting. I had around 10,000, I think, money at the end of the turn. 9 or 10. With -7, and now I have 20. So I got 18k out of what is it, the indoctrination thing. And now I can reinvest it again.
I got 14,000 by the end of my turn. Another 14,000 on top of what I had.
Yeah, but you actually get the numbers that you are displayed. For me, it's kind of random. For all I know,
Yeah.
all the prisons that have indoctrinated for Cult of Pleasure, they might have been kicking in. Maybe the Cult of Pleasure. Well, they did get wrecked. Um, did get wrecked kind of sounds wrong, but yeah, well. Um,
Yep. And it's
they did get wrecked by Nagarith, Ali Fanar,
mm,
so they should have more money because they have fewer armies now.
Do not order me.
Hmm.
No. Waste my
And more money for them means more money for me because I'm stealing a shit ton of it.
yeah. That's the idea.
Yep. Anyway, I'm gonna finish the episode here, and I will do my turn in the next one.